I had 900 pounds in the Jeep this time, 6.75 cents a pound, $61 overall. That rack was a lot heavier than I thought it was, but I did have quite a bit up on the roof as well as other steel inside throughout the Jeep. But overall, $61, not too bad. Okay, on my way home, I forgot my GoPro today, so I'm stuck with my phone. And it pretty much looks the same, so might still take a cabinet since the Jeep is empty. Yeah, everything is exactly the same, so I think maybe the one with wheels, that's just going to get scrapped out. I'm not going to do anything else with it. But I also want the truck tailgate that's underneath that pallet and a cabinet back there. So I don't know if I want to do that now and a cabinet. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So my favorite open top is gone. So I don't know if it's gonna come back again or if that was it. This is the garage door unit. And then the one that was also over there is gone. So that's two open tops that are out of my life, unfortunately. We will take that. That is pretty nice. Heavy. That's got a lot of nails in that wood. Looks like some dumping. A piece of metal down there. It's a nice piece, but that might be one of those metal rods. Nothing in there. Oh man, that is. Know how big that is. These things are annoying. Oh, that's so you're all right with it? Okay, but
we just heard a lot of noise. About
yeah, it was me. There's a big gray rod in there. I was trying to get it out, and so the pallets were on top of it. So I'm trying to move it.
Have fun with that.
Yeah. All right, well, I appreciate it. Thank you. This is some kind of shaved ice stuff. I don't know if I can do anything with that really, but Reese's Pieces, and it's just banged up a little bit, but other than that, it's not bad. There's some nastiness at the bottom there. But these Reese's Pieces are not wet, so we'll take those. Popcorn supply kit. I have a bunch of, what is that? Yeah, so these are popcorn with the oil and everything. I've got a bunch of them. I'm really not using them. I just can't see selling that stuff. I don't have any use for the cartons of shaved ice concentrate, but the animals do like it. It's flavored. Is it flavored? No, it doesn't look flavored. This is caramel sweet mushroom. Maybe that's the way it's made. It looks clean. I'm gonna take it. The animals like it, so why not let them have it? More of that stuff, and it looks to be about it. Unless there's something in here. Nope, that's empty. So yeah, nothing over there. Cool. And this isn't one. I don't want to make a mess in the Jeep, but this could be interesting. Okay, it has been a while since I've hit this one. Well, there's The light fixture, be nice if there was a transformer with it. Doesn't look like they've added too much. Yep. So these have a decent amount of copper in them. It should be, most of the ones that I've found have copper in them. Every now and then I'll come across one that is aluminum, but not very often. And then these are all cast aluminum, so I just take the screws out of them, turn them in as clean aluminum. And that is to a fire extinguisher. That's also aluminum plate. These are some nice iron, so that's got some weight to it, and hopefully this will just come right off. I only want to get the pliers out of the car if I have to. Take that and that. Get the bolt out if I can. There we go. Get that. And I thought I saw second one, but might have been just that. Yeah, it was just the wood. That is plastic. Kind of cool signs though. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe at the flea market those might sell for a couple of bucks. When I finally go, whenever that is. That is just trash. Okay, well, got a little bit of something. There is a piece of metal. Feels like aluminum. I've got, actually I'm going to grab my knife. I'm going to cut off this. Yeah, it's, oh, there it goes. I'm surprised it didn't catch on anything, so I'll cut that off. And that is it. Okay, kinda, yikes, there is some decent stuff in here as far as some metal goes, but got the hatch on the Jeep, that's some wire, in a position where I gotta undo the one rod. Still stuff inside, so this stuff. It's all plastic. Yeah, this large thing I'm not gonna do this yet. Yeah, that's just too big. Here is, so they took apart looks like a blower unit, maybe. And there is some nice, a nice piece of copper. Look at that. Oh man. Yeah. That is a few dollars right there. Yeah, the rest I'll do at home, but man, that's a good, like, maybe 5 pounds, 6 pounds at, what is that, a couple of dollars a pound at least. So yeah, and that one's plastic right there. That's not copper, but that is scrap metal. Guy's always driving around, quite a bit. Yeah, with all this insulation, I don't think I really don't want to jump into this one. Last time I was around that kind of stuff, I itched forever. Should be wearing long sleeves or something, but I think that's about it. If that, like I said, just kind of too big to deal with. We'll take what I can. Fortunately, it's got too much insulation on it. There is stuff there. There's a motor in there, so I'll take that. And the cord. Yeah, there was stuff at the bottom though that kind of piqued my interest. Possibly another piece of copper. I'm gonna get away from not jumping in. Some brass on there. Yes, maybe that's what I saw back here. Yeah, just a little bit of copper on that, but that has so much insulation. Yeah, I wanted to see. Nope. No wire. That's from what I took off. And everything else just kind of baby. That door. There's some drawer slides. Some signs. Man, people are just doorknob off. Yeah, those are metal. That is metal. A little bit of copper. Rip these out. Razor blade. Keep forgetting everything in the vehicle. Yeah, and I'm gonna get my screwdriver. I'll take that out. So yeah. Another sign to take apart. That is flat nut. Nothing. What is that? Bends like metal, but I think, well, I don't know what that is. Huh. Take it. All right, I see a compressor, so I'm gonna grab that. And now, man, there's something. Oh, cool. Pile. All right, I'm gonna have to get in maybe to grab that because now I'm more intrigued. There's a motor there. There's probably more refrigerator parts back there, so. Take that. Oh, it's leaking. Or something is. I'm gonna have to be careful. I smell oil. It's definitely somewhere. Yeah, here's another compressor. These are not supposed to be in the trash. I'm happy they're in the trash for me, but they're not supposed to be. So this, that's not good. Yeah. More trouble than it's worth. I don't see any more boxes down here. That's empty. That's empty. Not check. That's all empty. Okay, we're good. I gotta get those out. Cutting these off. Slide right out. And I take that metal. So now I also do have a drill. I do. All right, I'm just gonna take this whole thing. It's a square bit. I didn't realize that. So I'll take all that and that and that. This is trash. So yes, I do park far away while I'm here. And the reason is there's a lot of traffic, and this place has a no dumping sign. This place is infamous for illegal dumping. So for that reason, I don't want to bring too much attention, and I only come over here when I'm ready to load. So don't normally have to go back for the screwdriver or the drill, but in this case I did because I want all this out. Now that door is clean. That I'll have to take with. I do have the bit, but I'm not going back to the vehicle just for that. And yeah, so that's just that little bit of metal. Not too much, but it's something. Oh, someone was probably yelling, "Get the hinges!" All right, now I am coming back with the bit and a flat-headed screwdriver. This is an old door, apparently. Flatheads. Really? They also yelling, which makes complete sense. You're gonna go through all this effort to take these hinges off, which might be brass, I don't know. Don't have my magnet on me. And I left that one piece of sheet metal because it was kind of large and it weighed way more than this little piddly stuff that I'm dealing with, but I never claimed to make sense. Well, now I have some to put all the little stuff in. Alright, that and I don't even need to drive the Jeep over. And they're gonna blame me for dumping. It is the next day, and I really wasn't going to do a recap, but I thought I'd do it from a cost perspective. So as you can see, there's not a whole lot here. It wasn't an exciting dive yesterday, but this does add up. So let me give you an idea of what all this added up to, and then I'll tell you how long I was out there for. You can decide if it's worthwhile or not. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. I did find a couple of higher priced items, so that was nice. So here in the one dumpster that I found the lights, that's the light housing. And then in a dumpster I didn't film because it's at the motel. I'm just not very comfortable there, so I get in and out as fast as possible. I found these, I don't know, towel racks, and those are aluminum as well. So for plate aluminum, it's about 42 cents a pound. That's 8 pounds there, so $3.20. And then the shred steel. Some of this stuff I found in the one dumpster where I ran into the guy, ended up giving me permission to dive in there in the future, and actually said I was helping him out by reducing the weight. So that was this stuff, and then I found all the stuff in the blue tub and the panels that are up top. That was all from the HVAC unit. So all of that together added up to about 110 pounds at 6.75 cents a pound. That came out to $7.50. So you can see that and that over 100 pounds, and it still only came to about $7.50. This bucket here is the motors that I need to clean up, some #1 wire, and a little bit other breakage stuff. I've got that pipe over there. I need to take the brass fittings off and take the aluminum housing off as well. So all that together, along with the garage door openers, which I just weighed as they are, I'm going to take the motors out of that as well. So all of this I'm just going to consider as breakage because it'll even out between shred steel and me turning in a higher quality item. But even so, that only came out to about 32 pounds for that bucket and that stuff over there at 22 cents a pound, just over $4 for that. The compressors, these came out of refrigerator units. The other day when I was in that same dumpster, I found, I think, 5 at one time. These I thought were 15 pounds, or about 21.5 pounds a piece. So 43 pounds at 0.2 or at 23 cents is $10 just about. So that's $5 per unit, and when I take them out of the AC units, the much larger ones, you know, that's a good $10 right off the bat. So not too bad. I've got another 5 back in there, so that adds up very fast. Then we'll move on to the copper. So I weighed the pipe, I weighed the little units that came from the compressors. They give me #2 for those, even though they're full of like clay beads or something. And then I'm going to only estimate that there's about a pound of copper inside that transformer. Could be a bit more. I never really weighed it out, but I do take the copper out of those, one of the few items that I actually mess with. So altogether, that copper came out to 8 pounds at about $3 a pound. So $24 just in what you see right there. So 24 and then 10 for these two. I'm already at $34. Cast aluminum housings. These came out of the light fixtures. Again, out of that one dumpster where I always find light fixtures and that long angle iron. So that's at 49 cents a pound, 9 pounds, so about $4.50 sitting right there. So that covers pretty much all of the metal. Again, these are just estimates, but I was pretty conservative about it, so it's going to end up being a bit more. So all of this measly stuff that you see here ended up being about $53. My time, from the time that I left to the time that I got home, and that includes travel and dumpster diving, was about 2 hours. So I don't know, $25 an hour for that particular case. I don't always get lucky. I don't usually find that much copper. I don't always find compressors. I usually find more shred steel, which is great when I have my truck, but not so great when I have the Jeep. And then on top of that, I found some stuff for myself. Reese's Pieces, I like those. That's now 4 boxes of those. Those are the big bags from the theater. And I've already had a couple of bags of those. Those are great. I've got about 100 pounds of clean popcorn for the animals that we put out near the bird feeders. And then I've got these fairway signs. I've got 3 of them. They're just fiberglass, but I think I can get, you know, a couple of dollars at the flea market for those, just because they're neat, something to hang up. They're kind of old looking. So again, another, you know, $5-6 there, maybe, whatever. All in all, probably, you know, $60 worth of goods when all is said and done. So again, nothing too exciting, but it does add up and it's fun. So for me, last night was definitely worthwhile, even if it wasn't all that interesting for the items that I picked out. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.